Morning, everyone. It is 8:41 right now. Welcome back to CW Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie here, and our friends over at Stivers, Ford Lincoln, downright proud to salute great organizations in this town. And folks, there is an organization that is doing something this time of year. They've been doing this for many years that there's no question, Jackie, we have to salute.
Yeah, a tradition that's been going on since 1985 at this particular location. So we're so excited this morning to introduce you to Linda Tullis and Bob Iverson. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's talk about this amazing tradition that happens at Chuck's.
Well, we put on a Thanksgiving dinner for anybody that is in need of a meal. We don't like to see anyone go without a meal. And they can either come in the restaurant and eat or pick one up or have it home delivered.
Yeah, this is an amazing undertaking
Oh,
that,
yes.
as Jackie mentioned, started back in 1985.
Correct.
That's a long time ago. That's
long
what,
time.
31 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, and how did this all get started? Then how did Chuck's get involved with this?
Well, there was a church up there in Highland Park that started it, and then it was a community of effort of several churches, and they would get together to the one church and provide the meals. The first year they did it, they thought 100 people was just amazing.
That is amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so then it got to be so big that Linda Bezignano, the owner of Chuck's Restaurant, decided to bring it over to the restaurant and cook it, and then we would take it back to the church, and that didn't work out. So, and she said, let's just take it up to the restaurant. So that's where we started out.
And so you turned the restaurant over to
Yes.
preparing these meals.
Linda let us have the whole week or two at the restaurant.
That's one thing people seem to forget about is that the restaurant was not functional as they were preparing this.
Right.
Because there's so much work involved. And Bob, you can attest to this because you're kind of the executive chef, we'll call it. And you've been doing a lot of prep work already for this year.
I take 2 weeks vacation. And to be able to pull this off, I picked up the turkeys last Tuesday and went to started cooking them Wednesday night. Got done Sunday morning. I tow a refrigerated trailer behind my pickup so that I can put all the meat in there because the walk-in cooler at Chuck's is small. So you're talking 1,400 pounds of a boneless turkey. To put it in perspective, if we had whole turkey, we'd have to have over 6,000 pounds of whole turkey to do what we're doing now.
Wow.
33 gallons of gravy, about 200 big pans of dressing, 283 dozen rolls, 300 to 700 pies, depending upon the size. And about 250 volunteers. Obviously, our group of 13 people cannot pull this off. We're hoping to feed about 3,300 to 3,500 people this year.
Whoa.
That is an amazing number of bodies.
And when you say feed them, you're saying we are going to give you the traditional Thanksgiving meal that everyone expects or craves this time of year.
Everybody gets turkey, ham, dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, cranberries, pie, and a roll. Everybody.
Unbelievable.
And so it's pretty daunting task when to start thinking numbers like that. But we've been doing it long enough now where we've got a pretty fair idea what
You've got it figured out?
Yeah, I'm not sure we got it totally figured out, but we got a good idea.
So where in the world do you get all these turkeys from? I'm just imagining you driving around town with your pickup truck, pulling the refrigerated trailer behind you, saying, load the turkeys up.
We've got some huge business associates, Brewers Wholesale Meats down in the near South Side. He
Those guys
sells
are great.
Sells us the turkeys. The Highland Park Bakery donates
right there.
all the
Yes, right across the
rolls
street.
for it. We get our pies from wherever we can get them.
Now let's stop right there for a second. You said you get your pies from wherever you can get them, and we talked about this before the cameras turned on.
It's one of these situations where you've been doing this for so long, the community outpouring of love is huge, and it takes a community to put this together, and we're so grateful for that, and individuals that continue to make it part of their Thanksgiving tradition to volunteer. So you guys, we've talked during the break, you have the volunteers, you have everything basically you need right now, except there's a call out there for pies.
Well, and we can always take pies, and that's one of the things that does well for us, because somebody might not be able to give part of their day or any of the day prior to this to volunteer with us. Well, but they want to do something.
Right.
Bring us a pie. oh, I can do that.
Right.
You know, so
Just bring it to the restaurant.
just
drop
bring it
off
up
at
to the restaurant,
Okay.
and either today, tomorrow, Thursday morning if they want. Yeah, if they want to contribute a pie, we're always happy to take a pie.
And we're asking that it already be baked because your ovens are going to be a little busy.
Yeah, I mean, I have 6 ovens at my disposal. I also have 13 electric roasters scattered throughout the restaurant. I have 3 people, their entire job is to make sure that we're not blowing circuits and we're getting the turkey and the
Which
ham
is
hot.
a job someone needs to do because you have so many things going on at the same time.
It's an incredible day. I'm the first one in and the last one out. I'll leave Wednesday night about midnight, and I'll be back there at 4:30 in the morning.
That was my next question. What time will you start on Thanksgiving morning?
I'll be there at 4:30, and I'll be the last one out Thursday. Hopefully I'll be home sitting in my recliner by 5.
Okay. Now you mentioned that people can come to the restaurant, Linda, and eat there, which is phenomenal. That's amazing that you offer that.
They can walk in and we have a seat for them, and it might be a little bit of a wait, but not much.
Okay, but then you said that if people are having maybe their families at home, they don't want to drag everybody to the restaurant.
Right.
They can come in and they can pick up the
They can
meals.
pick up a meal, and
then the third option is if people are unable to get to your location. Explain that.
we get a lot of calls that people don't have a car, or they rely on the buses to take them, for their transportation. It doesn't run that day. They call and said, we don't have no way of getting up there. Fine, do you want some meals? And then that's what we take their orders. And we have zip codes. That's how we deliver our meals, is through the zip codes of Des Moines. Mm-hmm. And or we don't go to Ankeny or West Des Moines, or just kind of in the proper.
Des Moines proper.
Right.
Well, it's still incredible, and the fact that you're feeding 3,000+ mouths in one day is pretty remarkable. So please, if you're able to extend either monetary donations or pies, we're asking you to do that. But thank you to all of the volunteers. I know a lot of you out there are volunteers for this. Thank you for all your great work. Remind everybody, where's Chuck's located?
At 3610 6th Avenue. It's in the Highland Park area, Highland Park Oak Park area.
Yeah, about 100 yards north of Euclid.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
It's right there, folks.
And you can't miss us because of the traffic.
Because of everything
Now,
going
is
on.
it too late if someone realizes that they're going to be without a Thanksgiving meal? Is it too late to get a hold of you guys?
No, it is not.
What's the best way to get a hold of you?
They can call my phone at home. It's 262.
Okay, I'm going to write this down. Hang on
Okay.
a second. Okay, I'm going to probably
Okay.
call you just to see how things are going.
There you
Okay.
go.
262
4605.
262-4605, and that's for Linda herself.
As I say, how many
And
people will do
Paul,
that?
yeah.
Just say, this is our phone number because we care and we want to give
Yes,
back.
and my husband is there taking the calls for the meals, and he pretty much sits right there at the table and takes the calls. And
Well, he's a great man for doing
As
that.
I say, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but Bob, what makes you want to do this every single year?
It's my paying it forward, as it were. Everybody should do something. This is what I can do, and that's why I do it. I like the idea of being able to give back to the community, and I've been a firm believer of it that everybody should do something. And donating a pie is doing something. Coming up and spending an hour or two on Thanksgiving Day is doing something, and everybody can do that. And if everybody would do that, this world would be a lot better place.
There you go. Well, thank you for everything that you're doing. And Linda, always amazing work,
Yes.
you and Paul. So thank you for continuing on a
Well,
tradition
thank
that's
you.
been in place since 1985. Let's keep it going strong.
yeah,
This is what Thanksgiving is all about.
Yeah.
There it
Thank
is.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys
Give me a
so
hug,
very much.
Linda.
Aw.
Give me a hug. I just love the work that she does. Folks, we'll be right back.
Give her a hug of energy. She's going to be busy.
This is CWI Live.